The Pinewood Motel always has vacancies. The light of that gaudy neon sign flashes 24/7, so road-weary eyes won't miss it. Those are the only eyes that matter, after all. The sign of the motel is the most prominent piece of architecture in the town, if you can call any of it architecture. Rising ahead of the dark pines, it stands out with a hum barely heard above the persistent rain. It's the first place you'll see to rest, and you won't look for another. You might never see the motel in the light of day. You'll be in too much of a hurry to pack up and pull out your map. You do have a destination. Besides, it only really becomes the Pinewood after dark. Is it the sign? The green lances around the crude shape of a tree. 3 triangles on each side, with one grand one on top. It's something out of a kindergartner's drawing. A wolf stands next to it. Well, he's more detailed than he should be, isn't he? Something you'd see on the Las Vegas Strip. His blue body doesn't belong here, peeking out of the foliage of a gaseous tree. Like he's shy. Or watching. If he was real, he'd be massive. His line art body is half the size of the caricature-like tree he's placed next to. Can you imagine? A wolf that big? One eye continuously snaps open and closed, winking forever. Some nights, though, he stops. Both yellow eyes open, illuminating the dark sky around him. No one will see him stop, of course. We all know when we're not supposed to look. It's that instinct deep in your gut, left over from when you were just a screaming ape. If a tree falls in a forest with no one around, does it make a sound? If a wolf stops winking with no eyes watching him? Well, no one's asked that question yet. His jaw moves instead. Are the lights programmed to move like that? The question doesn't matter, because move it does, hinging wide to show his teeth. His tongue lolls out. Look at that mouth. It's too empty, begging for the bent neck of a stag. The thought sends saliva cascading down his jowls. Goodness, he must be hungry. When's the last time he's had a meal? Something raw and bloody, seasoned with the sharp flavor of fear. Against the night, his flank moves with heavy breath. The neon hum sounds a little different. It isn't that dull, droning sound anymore. It fades in and out. He's panting. Something's caught his attention. He winks again. Lights out. In the morning, his neon fades into the brightness of the day. He winks in your rear view, but you won't spare him a glance as you hoist your suitcase into the back of the car and drive out. You're just passing through, after all. Subscribe for more.